And we're back, we hope. Hi, everybody. Sorry we had some technical
Hi, everybody.
difficulties. We're back, though. Back with Teresa and Jennifer, who are wearing the Shape Up wig, which we just went over. So I think we got the gist of that, right, girls?
Yes, I think we did.
So cute.
It's a great one.
It's a great short wig, and we're really looking forward to you guys experiencing it for yourselves. And I think you're really going to like it. And I think a lot of your women that come to the shop are going to like it as well. So check out Shape Up. This was number first on the list of our Gabor Fall 2020 collection. So those of you who are joining us, if you tried before, we were having some difficulties, welcome back. We're happy you're here. And we are now going to move on to wig number 2. You guys ready for that? So wig number 2 is called Debutante. And we'll see if we can pull up a photo of Debutante. Now, Debutante, as I said, is another look that we introduced. And as we said, we were trying to get something for everybody. So Debutante is going to be your mid-length layered bob, okay? And we'll talk about this in just a moment. Teresa's getting it on, Jennifer's getting it on. I have these lovely models with me today, so we're gonna be able to get an up close and personal view of it. So here you go, here's the photo of the model we shot in Gabor Debutante. And what you're gonna notice is that this is a very polished, sophisticated, but fun look. We have a mid-length that comes to above the shoulders, and it's nice and layered with a little fringe in the front. It sweeps over to the side with some longer layers that kind of open up along the jawline or the chin. And then we have this wonderful beveled under finish. So a very classic look, but great for the lady who wants a bob but needs a little more movement. She wants some waviness, she wants some texture in it, and she really wants something that she could wear either really full or very demurely. So I will show you on the mannequin that I have. We will discuss the construction. So let me show you that really quick before we get too far into it. So this is a beautiful construction and something very nice and different than we've had for Gabor in the mid-length. You have the stretchable cap, the personal fit cap. You also have a beautiful hand-tied area at the top. That means you can part this, you can section it, and you can really get some free-formed movement out of it, which really makes it very natural looking because of the low density that we were able to create without all the wefting. And then, of course, you also have a temple-to-temple lace front. So this can be worn away from the face, or it could be worn onto the face. So options galore on this, ladies. So let me put her on. And I am showing Debutante today in color GL1125SS, which is the honey pecan. So you can see the honey pecan has a nice chestnut base, but it also has some great golden highlights in there. It's not too warm, so it's very flattering. If you don't want anything that's got too much gold or too much red in it, this is a gold, the honey pecan is a good color for that. And as you can see, we have a ton of layering in through the back, so you can get the fullness, you can get the movement out of it. And then you have this wonderful bevel, which you could wear like flipped up if you want. It doesn't mean because it comes this way, you have to wear it this way. You can coerce it to move up if you like. If you like a little bit of a flip, this will do that as well. So let me see my lovely girls in it. Miss Teresa, you got that on fast too.
I have the sunlit chestnut.
Ah, very nice.
How do I look as a brunette?
Actually, you look very good as a brunette. I mean, look, you went from brunette to red very quickly, and it both suit you. So I think kudos, darling.
Well, this is my natural color. Yeah, no one would ever know.
Technically. So Amy Garrison.
No one would ever know.
Yes. Hi, Amy. She wants to know if this is a lace front. Yes, Amy, this does come with the lace front. And right, Teresa, no one would ever know. Yeah, Teresa, can you lean in a little bit so we can see that a little bit? Yeah, look at that.
Can you see
Very
it?
nice. Barely, but that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like it's growing out.
Yeah, you can barely see it. But it's really natural. What I love too is it does have the length and the volume. Most women, as we get older, we lose weight in our face. So we need a little bit of volume on the sides, and this is what provides it, which is great.
Yes, and you're wearing it with just like a nice amount of volume. You're not wearing it too full, Teresa, and you're not wearing it too flat. It's got just enough, I think, to be flattering. Can we see that? Can we see the side, please? Look at that. Look how that curves right along the back. This is what I love. I love this part, you know, into the back and nape area. It just kind of hugs.
And back.
Yeah, without this coming like jutting out and being too full. Because sometimes that can just feel like too much hair, you know?
Exactly. And what's nice about it too is you can do it either way. I mean, because you have the hand tied in front, here, I'll just change it and show you. See?
Yeah, yeah.
Changed it already.
Pretty flexible.
So it's
and again,
very flexible.
You know, you wore it with just swept off to the side with little bang. And now I want to see how Jennifer's got it on. Jennifer, you're wearing it
Can't
now.
wait.
Yes, I am wearing it, and I'm wearing it in the Buttered Biscuit. So and it's the Shadow Shade 1627 Buttered Biscuit. And I love volume. So every time I put a wig on, I'm always like, I love permatease. I love a lace front. I love a partial part, but this one really, I mean, even still, it's got great volume. So I am always trying to kind of work my fingers in there and get more around my face like that. But I love that I can wear it back if I want to.
Oh, that looks great.
Natural, right? Even doing a cute clip or something in there to keep the top off your face. But,
absolutely.
Really cute. I love it. I love it.
I know. See, I like the fullness too that you have. And you know, see, here's the beautiful thing about it is depending on each woman's personality and how they like their hair, you can have one style, but it can look so different on so many different people, you know, and that's what going to a wig shop and experiencing that and talking with professionals, that's what you can do for them. That's what all of our stores can do for their women is show them how to navigate their way through a wig. It's not just about getting it online and then trying to figure out how to do it yourself, you know.
Right.
There is some amazingness about that, just like, you know, working with a hairdresser in a salon. Rachel Williams Mitchell asks, are there any petite average in the fall lineup? And I am going to tell you, Rachel, there are not any petite averages in the lineup. Not right now, but we're working on some.
But you don't have to worry. I'm petite and I'm able to wear it.
Yeah,
and
you are petite, right.
Yeah, I'm petite, so we can put it around. You can take it away from your face because sometimes when you put the wig on, it has a tendency to be, oh my gosh, what did I do? So now if you just put it behind and then slowly bring it forward, it looks great.
Right. And yeah, you are, I forget that you are a petite head shape, Teresa, because I know when we're working with the wigs and you're trying them on, it's always like, you know, a little bit of wiggle room, but also when we're working with them, we don't adjust the straps ever. We're just trying them on it. But if you did, you would get a little bit more security, I think, as well.
Correct.
So yeah. Oh my gosh, you two look lovely. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really nice look for that woman that wants some layering, because, you know, sometimes when we look at the bobs, they can be a little just all one length and a little dull, and all the weight is at the bottom. This gives someone who is looking to maybe counteract a little bit of gravity, a little fullness and a little sweep away from the face. It always works wonders, in my opinion, right? So that's my perspective.
Well, and it's very classic. I mean, you know, it really can be for the young or the old just by the length of it.
Absolutely. And
yeah,
so
I think it's very youthful.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, Jennifer, I mean, let me see can you show us the back on you really quick? Because I want to see those layers and how they fall on you. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you get that professional quality round brush look out of this. And again, I see, Jennifer, turn back to the side. I love how it sweeps over the ear.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're wearing
it's
earrings,
a habit. And then this to have the
that's right.
Yeah,
looks great.
I think I love kind of a messy bob look.
Absolutely.
It looks like two different wigs on Teresa and me. The way you have it, Teresa, more smooth and a little bit more refined, and I have mine more poofed out.
Yes.
Poofed out.
That's what's great about coming into a brick and mortar, like you said, Frank, because as a client, then you can really get your hands in the wig and see what it can do for you and manipulate it. Because what you see in the catalogs and online, That is not always going to be the case when you have it on your head.
That's true. And they look different on everybody, as we can see here, you know. So,
well, and you can also customize it for the customer too.
Exactly.
Show her what to do with it. That's very important. Sorry about that, Frank. I didn't mean to talk over you.
Girl, we're here to chit chat, so it's good. It's good. I just wanted to say before I lost it, Mary Carmen writes in and she asks, any tips for a newbie? So I'm gonna let you two think about that. My first tip, if you're a newbie to wigs, Mary, my first tip is when you get them out of the box, make sure that you get a vented brush or a wide tooth comb and really rake through it so that you get rid of the set and from that press that it's been sitting in the box for a while. Also, I'll give you tip number 2. Because the Gabor wig collection is made with Vibrolite, I personally don't like wet hairsprays or shape hairsprays like that come out like a spritz. Okay, I prefer more of an aerosol, a drier aerosol hairspray to style these. That's just my preference, and I find that works best. The aerosol spray, also if it's like a matte finish or a drier mist, it also helps to dull some of the shine as well. So Teresa, what tip can you offer up to Miss Mary, who's new?
Well, the other tip I would say is once you take it out of the box and you brush it, you can also spray it with water and shake it again. It creates volume and makes it look more natural. And if it's still shiny, especially blondes sometimes have a tendency to be a little shiny, you can use talcum powder, but just don't tell anybody. Or you can do dry shampoo, whichever.
Dry shampoos too. Yeah, I love a dry shampoo for that.
You know.
So how about you, Jennifer?
Those. I think Teresa stole all my tips.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My tips. Yeah. So dry shampoo for sure. That's a new discovery for me, and it's been a winner as far as passing that info on to clients. It's when that's their first objection, not a problem. Dry shampoo, easy peasy. But yeah, if she's asking for a newbie as far as she has in her hands her first wig, now what do I do with it? I don't know how to style this. I think what I tell my clients is don't be intimidated by this hair. Sometimes it can, for a new wig wear, it can feel very intimidating, but you're not going to hurt it. Just stay away from the oven. As long as you stay away from the oven, and that heat, it's really hard to hurt that wig. So just play with it, get your fingers in it, understand what styling aids you can use, and thinning shears. If you have a professional that's confident styling and cutting wigs too, sometimes they might need a little thinning for someone who's new. A lot of times a newbie is like, whoa, this is a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And just the slightest bit of thinning can make such a difference for someone who's new to wigs.
It does. And that's, again, what we say, it's so important to come into a salon and talk to a professional, because sometimes just a little bit of adjustment in the right way, just you can remove a little density sometimes just by the ear tabs, and that changes the whole look of it. So, you need to have someone who's talented and experienced with wigs, especially if you're new to the whole thing. So, treat yourself and sit with a professional for a while.
Yes.
That's what I think. So yes,
I was going to say, if you're new joining us, we are going over the Gabor fall collection, and we're excited to show you.
I know. So we've had our short, we've had our mid-length, and we also have now a longer one that we're going to show you. So before I show you the long one, let me tell you a little bit about the long one. So we have found that our Simply Flawless wig did very, very well, and women like it because they like the low density, they like the longer style, and they like that they can get that in a relatively affordable price as compared to something that's completely hand tied. So we decided to come out with another long look that is, again, low density, soft, free, easy to wear, and just really demure and safe. So if you're someone who maybe this seems like too much for you, or whatever the situation is, you're going to love the new trending tresses for fall 2020. And I'm going to pull her up now. How about you gals? Shall we change? Teresa's not going to be wearing trending tresses.
No, I'm not.
She doesn't fancy herself in the longer wigs. but let me show you. And you know what? Rightfully so, because you know what, Teresa? We all have to do what looks right for us. And we appreciate that, you know? It's very important that you find a look that's right for you. So here you go. Here's the photo of the model we shot in Trending Tresses. And you can see that's shown in the GL 2931 SS, which is the rusty auburn. It's got a nice fringe, but look at the back in that photo. Look at the low density and just some light tapering at the ends. It's very soft, it's very subtle, and it's got a youthful appeal to it that we really like. And we thought that when we looked at the Gabor collection, that maybe we needed something like this because we didn't have anything like it. We didn't have anything this classic and tailored and really simply elegant. So let's see. Oh, Miss Jennifer, look at you.
So
yeah,
these bangs, but for me, the bangs probably need a little bit of a trim. They are a little long, which is wonderful because then that allows us to shape them to the client. So I love when it comes to us with a little bit longer bang, but it also allows for the cute side swipe. Is that what it's called? Side swipe bang. Or we can do a full dense front bang. So I love the option, but I believe this is the same color that the model's wearing on the book, the 829 shadow shade.
Yes, I believe it is. And I'm showing Trending Tresses in the GL 1422 today SS, which is the sandy blonde. She's got her sandy blonde color in here. But yes, the fringe was intentionally left a little longer because we know with fringe, you have to customize. I mean, with a heavy fringe like this, right, to get this look, because some ladies, they're gonna want to sweep it to the side like you have. Some are gonna want to wear it just straight down, and then for sure you're gonna have to trim that up. So we understand that. We gave you a little length to work with. So when your clients come in, you can work with them to customize it. But I love this really sleek silhouette. This is something akin to Simply Flawless, but nothing else in the collection is like that of this length. So you have this beautiful long length, and because it's the Vibrolite fiber, you know it's gonna move very freely. And you have this you see this little texture in there? So if you want to amp it up a little bit into the crown, there's enough layering and pieciness in there that you can do that. So this doesn't fall just solid. You have some nice tapering that looks like very salon inspired with a little bit of razor cutting and a little bit of shaping to give you a really nice taper in through the back. So you'll see that it just lays really smoothly. And then we added enough density so that the very ends of it, you're not going to find it all shattered. It's going to have a nice density. It's going to have a nice fill in the back. And I mean, I could see on you, Jennifer, you got that little pieciness coming down.
I love that.
It just comes to the clavicle, and then it kind of just edges out a little bit. Which
I think it's very feminine. I love it.
Yeah, and you have it parted. So you have it parted opposite than I have on the mannequin.
Oh,
You're going in a different direction. No, but that's okay, and that's what I love about it is you can do it that way. You know, because sometimes you're a left side parter or right side parter. Change it up, make it yours. I am going to show you all the cap on this because this is a little bit different of a cap. So here's how we did it. We have the stretch cap, right? Personal fit cap. You have the velvet ear tabs. You have the adjustable strap in the back, velvet nape. And what we did on this one is because center parts are so popular these days, all the girls are doing center parts. We did a monofilament center part right down the middle. So you can part it when you get back here from side to side down the middle. But then we have this wonderful folded mono with a little bit of PU right in the front so that you can wear this right out, and then the fringe, you could do whatever you want with it. So, if you want to continue to part it down the center, go ahead. If you don't and you want to side sweep it, you have that option too. But what I love about it is that it does have a little bit more of a contemporary edge because I don't think we even offer anything right now that has this this center part. And I'm just going to show you. You see how that part's right down the middle? And that's the mono part. And that has a really natural density in through there. So you're not going to get a big, like the big bumps you get when it's all wefted. You're not going to get that. This is totally smooth, totally natural, lays flat, and then you can do whatever you want with the fringe. And I see, Jennifer, you're playing with it a little bit.
I am, well, because I see that somebody asked about putting it in a ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
looking, yeah, to pull it back, to do a little low.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So what a great way to like go around during the day. So you don't have to worry about it tangling. I mean, you can wear it in a ponytail. You can even do like a claw clip, like twist it up.
Yes,
and put it
that's
up so you
what
have
I
like a little.
that a lot.
Yeah.
Now
and
also,
then wear it down. Yeah, Tree.
sometimes they want to have a little bit of height in the crown area, and you don't want to tease it. You could put a sock under it, or something to that effect, just to give it a little bit of oomph.
A little bump.
And I know that sounds weird, but you could.
No.
That's a great tip.
Absolutely.
That's a that's a good tip.
So Tree, what has Teresa done? Teresa, I've lost you again, darling. You're sideways, my love.
Oh no, not again.
Can you? Please, honey, I have enough time, a hard time focusing in my life.
All right.
I'm already twisted as it is. I know. Sometimes it does move a little bit, like, you know, your screen moves a little bit. But yeah, so here we are. This is the trending tresses again. I'm showing it in the GL 1422 Sandy Blonde. And then once again, Jennifer, which color are you wearing? It looks really nice on you.
829 shadow shade.
Oh, I like it.
So,
829.
Yeah, hazelnut.
I don't know what it is, but I'm getting Jennifer Aniston vibes from you right now.
Oh, that's a compliment.
It is.
That is very, yeah, I will receive that. Thank you.
I calls it as I sees it. But also I wanted to mention, when you were putting it in a ponytail, one of the things I noticed, and I wanted to share with the audience, you know, a lot of times, ladies, if you put it in a ponytail, you know, you have that long piece and you're like, should this go forward or should this go out? If you're going to find that you're going to wear this in a low ponytail most of the time, go in, have it customized, and, you know, you can razor etch and face frame those pieces.
Yes.
You know, so if you want to leave that out so that when you wear a ponytail, have it customized so that you can do that. Joy Kelly asks, are the fibers heat friendly? Joy, these are not heat friendly fibers. Okay, so we do not want you to use any heat styling implements on these whatsoever. Okay, but I will tell you this, they can be relaxed with steam. So if you have a steamer, right, and if you want to get a little bend out of it or you want to straighten it a little bit, from about 8 to 12 inches, you can steam the hair and it will relax the curl. Setting it and putting curl in it is a little more challenging. I don't know that I want to get into that right now.
Yeah.
We will do a show eventually when we talk about styling all different types of fibers. But for now, I will say that you can relax the curl and zhuzh it and force it into a different direction by using a little bit of steam, but you don't want to use an iron blow dryer or curling iron or anything like that on this fiber. Okay. Correct. So I want to tell you all that we are doing a special promotion, and I'm going to bring Jen Schlee in to join us for this, and she's going to talk a little bit about this. So for our Gabor fall collection, may I introduce the lovely Jen Schlee. And Jen is the Senior Sales Executive over at HairUWear. Hi, Miss Jen.
Hi, how's everybody doing today?
Great.
Good, you look lovely. You look lovely. And listen, Jennifer, tell everybody, because not only are you just a senior sales executive, but you also bring to HairUWear a vast experience in the hair business as well. So tell us a little bit about your career in hair and what brought you to HairUWear.
Sure thing. Well, I'm a licensed cosmetologist by trade, and I got in the business of wanting to do more. So I did work for another manufacturer, and I learned. So I've been in the wig industry now for over 10 years. I love HairUWear. I love our products. I love Raquel Welch and Gabor. I truly like the fact that I could help women, help Jennifer, be there for her, be that salesperson, really get involved with my team, with my clients, with end consumers, any way I can to bring my trade in and help and be the best person I can for everybody. So I'm excited about this launch. I'm excited when I get to hear, my clients' needs. I'm excited that this fall collection now is offering the GL12, which is, the espresso.
Yes.
A lot of our clients who love premium or stepping out. This new, trending dress is now made in that gel one too. So I'm excited to, again, help clients or help in consumers with something that they're looking for. Right. And it's a total blessing.
So Jen, the Wiggery asks, does this come in any ashy tone colors? But no, not per se ash, but we are introducing, and you heard it here, people, 3 new colors. So Jen, do you want to maybe talk about that a little bit? I'll give the floor to you, my dear.
Sure. Well, I'm excited that we did come out with some new soft shades. We have the 61388, the champagne blonde. So that's going to be featured in all of these wigs, new style or new color. Also the sugared nickel, which is the shadow shade or the soft shade 4466. So except for the trending tresses, obviously being a long style, it's not so much of a need, but I'm excited that the Debutante, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. So I totally agree. We'll see. And if that's why this is such an important forum for everyone who's watching today, because we do listen to your feedback. And if you write in, if you tell your sales exec, if you tell someone like, Jen, what you like, she relays all that back to our design team, and we do take that into consideration. So it's always worth talking to someone and telling them what you think.
Absolutely. I write down everything, anything that you guys ever need or say, I write it down. I send an email to Frank, Teresa, to my boss, Ellen. I mean, they listen, everybody listens. So I'm very thankful.
And we love that. And that is one of the reasons why we came out with this center part cap construction with the PU front, because women were saying, I don't want lace. Not everybody wants lace, but I want a long wig, but I don't want a lace front. So, we're here, we're listening, and that's what we did.
I wear mine in the middle.
Yeah, right? A lot of people are. Mary Carmen asks, she loves the looks, but she says, any tips for styling the bangs? I will tell you really quick, Mary, on any of them, if what you want to do is bump them a little bit, I would just take a round brush, and if you need to smooth them out, then do the steamer. So put the round brush underneath and then steam a little bit, and that will help you direct the fringe in whatever direction you would like it to go in. Let it cool completely. And then Joy Kelly asks, hello, Joy. Joy asks, what kind of shampoo should I use on these wigs? Well, of course you should use the HairUWear Cleanse Shampoo, Joy. No, seriously. The HairUWear Cleanse Shampoo is formulated for all of our synthetic fibers. It is not just a regular shampoo that is put in a bottle like that. Please don't think that. We have worked on all of the collection to make it friendly for the wigs, to not disrupt the actual makeup of the wigs, to not dull it, to not make it extra shiny. It's got a perfect pH balance, and it's also meant to shampoo the wigs with minimal effort. So you would soak it almost like a capful of the cleanse shampoo in cold water. Wash always in cold water, and then you just agitate it gently. Rinse it in cold water, and then let it air dry. And that's what you have to do to shampoo it. Now, if you cannot get your hands on a cleanse shampoo from HairUWear, because some of our European customers cannot, sadly, then I would recommend that you use professional grade shampoo and not use so much of it. Use just a little bit, because it tends to suds up. It's meant to really break down and human hair, which is a whole different ball of wax. So a lot of times there's extra emollients in there that can also coat the wig and make it feel heavy. So if you use regular shampoo, use just a little bit, and make sure you use a lot of water. So just going to say that. So there, yes, we are. Jen Schlief, yes. I wanted to say, tell us a little bit, what are our people getting? What are these? What are these? Well, I know what they are, but why don't you tell us about?
Well, HairUWear offers a little care package for our clients. It's a hand sanitizer along with 5 masks, and we can definitely include that in your new fall collection. And we do have a wonderful introductory promo going on. You can save up to 25%. So I would pick out your colors before they're gone.
Yes, indeed. And I have to say, having these around extra really does come in handy. So even if you've already got masks, let us know, because we can send you some. And of course, the hand sanitizer, this is so slim, it just fits anywhere. So I love it. Back pocket, whatever. Great. Thank you guys for having that. Anything we should know, Jen, about the Gabor fall launch that, maybe we haven't touched on today?
Well, I always like to do comparisons. So, for example, if you have a client who likes paradox but wants a little bit more layering, a little bit, you're looking for a darker color. Well, there you go. There's your Debutante. If
Right.
you let trending tresses, if you're looking for something a little bit more edgy, you got that silk, center part. You got that little PU that you can apply some tape if need to for a little bit more security. You got your darker color, your espresso, and then of course with all the soft shades. I mean, everything. We have to stay relevant. We have to
Absolutely.
evolve. Everyone, I like to be a platinum blonde. I like to have a little maroon. So the 61388 soft shade, hey, that's my color. That's going to be my go-to. So we still have to be relevant, and we have to be trendy, and we have to evolve, and we're doing so, and it's awesome.
Yes, and we do. We really try very hard, and that's why these shows have been great, because having everybody give us their advice, opinions, questions has really opened up the door. And people like Jennifer, who are in the business every day and working all the time, your feedback is important. Well, so all brick and mortar stores, thank you. Excuse me, a little dry, but so listen, thank you all. I want to answer one question. Liz Ford Laguna asks, does the Debutante have a lace front? Hey Liz, it sure does. There it is, lace front and hand-tied top. So there you go. Excuse me. All right, so I do want to thank everybody here. We're going to announce the winner in just a second. So let's see, who is the winner? Rachel Williams Mitchell. Rachel, congratulations. You're going to get yourself a wig. I don't know which one of these three you're going to get, but I'm looking forward to finding out. Take a picture in it and send it to us when you do. So let me thank my lovely Jen Schlee for being with us. Again, Jen, thank you for helping all our customers with not only Gabor, but with everything that we do. It's wonderful to have such a knowledgeable, experienced person on our team. Nothing like that, believe me, because questions get asked all the time, and you got answers, girl. And so nice to have Teresa Lane, fellow designer, joining us from Las Vegas. Thank you for modeling our wigs. Thank you for wearing that beautiful top of head that you're wearing today.
Yes.
And as always, a big, big, big thank you to Jennifer Vincent, who is with Wigs Are You, you guys. So check out www.wigsareyou.com and check out her Instagram page, Wigs Are You. And Jennifer, thank you for being a great inspiration to all the women that come into the salon. Thank you for your wonderful story and sharing your life with us today and your involvement in the wig business. It's people like you that make what I do so gratifying and make women feel so much better when they're going through a very difficult time in their lives. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Thank you. This is a great opportunity for me. Was looking forward to it, and I'm really feel blessed that you asked me to do it and join. So thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to have some of you wonderful people with us. There's too many wonderful people out there that we can't put them all, but one at a time we will. So thanks again. And thanks everybody for joining us. Thank you for looking at the new Gabor 2020 Fall Collection. And we will see you all very soon with some new things and some new shows. So stay tuned. We'll be posting on Facebook and Instagram, and you can see what we got coming up next at our next HairUWear Facebook Live. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Frank. Bye-bye.